Today, na the 22nd day of March 2023. Water is life. Water na life. Water right now na crisis for access clean drinking water in the capital city of Sierra Leone, where na Freetown. When we start the program, because of the topic, less people in concern. Even Mario Musa said, Tripoli left this water business. You not get for fix. I feel say na audit self they can't talk about this net. So the auditing will fix. Hey Mario. The audit, if we talk about the audit in the fix. Eh? These are the kind of conversation we need for get, so that the one that they aspire, say the one can rule saloon. Yeah? Will they can provide solution for them? Will they can turn up the volume, make clear they understand, say, we want water, not to show how it happen right now, and so we want them. No. Because right now, I want to say almost 90% of people who they below right now, they dig water well. We get natural Guma dam. Guma na natural who all thing. No get per hype. Per hype. We reach to the terminal where they put 10,000 liters na junction in a community then for go supply them water. Yeah. And so we don't reach now. Election 10 they can't just now. Let will make them politicians understand, say, not to so we want them. We need clean pipe-borne water. What in the solution them? What una get for can't tell we? Eh? What in the solution there? Wanna go tell we say, well, right now, Goma say, na 40 trillion. I go pelele. 40 trillion leons for solve the water problem. Na Freetown no more, not to saloon no. Eh? 40 trillion leons for solve them. Guma say, water system is expensive even past the road. Oh, they go and make money say, hey, I don't make this road, they don't make that road today. It is a Kabia say, Tripoli. Since so get independent, what's a problem? Not ever solve. He say, no. Any government we go can't able to solve the water business na salon. Then in a free pass now give the politicians. Now wait, Sierra Leoneans. Now we they set with standard law, or we just no one raise with standard so that politicians they no go come broke and down. It is just that we don't expect much from any politicians. It's just the same. We don't kind of just talk shop. Then we just tell what they know so one for ye. So that's it. Don't give a comment. What you make possible? They can raise you up for. Where you raise you up just but where you don't put you. Where you open all day. Where they not deliver again. Then no problem. Now so don't resolve we self too. Eh? We're looking to say now for send Thames water na saloon. Who get to your water? Already back to say catchment. President Biogo go na Usai Guma. He give chief minister work. Say he need reports But there anybody here about that report today again? Where the team become yeke. President Bill say he don't need for let them even tell and he self go. For they say, oh, the green belt area, who that don't be loser enough for bill, who that don't do this, who that don't do that. They make a yippu. I end up. How we end up? Water na life. Water na life. The other time, a president will tell we say, it was on a cleaning. Where he say, incident picking, then they told Kitul for go get water. He say, not supposed to be so. Yeah. But it's still a be so. It's still a be pass so. We don't do different program than I. Yes. People and they take advantage of girl picking them because of water. We then get the slogan there. Water for water. Water for water. And so then get the slogan there. We then they take advantage of girl picking them. I say campaign 10 they come. Then issues, yeah. Unless you go here, you know, up and debate. Take, they don't do it. But when they go to community, then they talk the issues there. Yeah? Even the community people who go they clap, who go they sing, who go they dance. Then say don't say what's on them problem. For fix everything one time, yes, he go mona. But what we call basic necessities, basic just the basic, just the primary. But no, we unango nozgi, unango primary, unango secondary, not so even tertiary. We want skip all thing. We reach right there. Abajalo left. Abajalo say, in just film, we water, not to be part of President May manifesto. Because if not be part of her, I will lie today for be don't solve them. Because he say don't do all thing at the manifesto. I say the only time we go here and talk about the important issues. Now we debate. But when they go to community, former President Biodepa working tour right now. Usa he talk really about not to the blanket statement the way they make say I don't do all thing, I don't do this, I don't do that, I don't do all thing. Waiting no one come for do again. Not to that blanket statement do. The kind they pinpoint for free education. Waiting again, they don't pinpoint for. Waiting again. Me, I not get for tire for come with light, water, good road, hospital, standard of living. Me not get for tire. Like how they get in topic here now. You know the kind of person can say, even America ya all day, you know go ever yeri. What's not the topic here? What's not the topic here? You know go ever yeri. Now make you not see better people can yourself. But just no. Let me be say, oh, President Bill, Dr. Samora Kamara, can't look at the way they can take it. So now make the politicians then they get a field day. Then they get a field day because we just want to discuss Samora Kamara, President Bill, Samora Kamara, KKY, this and that. None no more. Now one discuss. At the end of the day, we thinking commodity. but the basic necessities. The deputy managing director for Guma Valley Water Company, he said a 40 trillion loan na him go need for fix the water. The money where ACC don't collect. The money where ACC don't collect. Since you know they make the diagnostic center, before they don't know more, we're not going to do all that thing with her. Or you not think so? President Bill not turn sodiate for that diagnostic center day. Not turn sodiate too. And not turn the it. What the money? It is outside? Okay. You don't see how people in the struggle for water? Na Freetown? The provinces, well, you go say, remote villages them, then get water well. Yes. Most villages them, then get water well. Even to the villages I me family, water well lady. Where you go drive the road not a smile to yourself. But they get the project to be done where most villages then they get water well. And then villages then they not can big. So they need to struggle. Pass some big villages then can get one or two. But most not just one they need. Just one they don't do for them. And I go to one village and get water well. So they ask them, say, how they do? So the particular village, the NGO then say, okay, una dig, then we go take them from there. So then come with the jack pump, the head, then come cement them, make everything fine. But now the community now self-help project, and the community self, and then provide the land, now they dig, then the one then they come and do the rest. So now so most villages then get the water well. Even though one particular village, I don't know, that village outside, then they make salt. I don't know if you don't see me when I go to one village, then they make salt. Then water, yeah. Then water not correct. Then water not correct. Let's say so then do, but what then do go come yonder, waiting the commodity. They are not correct at all. But anyway, now themselves be dig for themselves. Why make we talk all this about water? Water. The last time we talk now, The last time we talk now, they talk about the cleanliness of the toilet system. What most people point finger per se, for make toilet clean, we need water. We need water. Mama Fofi, please. Yeah? Let's just stay to it till the talk now. Let's not balance the talk a big. Sometimes it just finally we just left politics small. Let's be real. Let's be real. For real though. Let's just leave the politics small. Let's just be real to ourselves. Now we human right, our fundamental right, forget access to clean drinking water. Naim? Are we having that? No. Not the past, not the present. So not for say they talk na they were no. If the past administration for don't fix her, then they want for the look for that thing. But then say they not they look at that side. So the next administration will get for come. It be this so be other one no who go still get for the talk the same talk. Because what thing do? They want and they fail for take responsibility of that and fix them. They were back fail for take responsibility. So the work the next man. So now I make they try for remind all man now where they for this campaign business day. But dear, Guma say na 40 trillion they need. How you go raise that money dey? For provide clean drinking water for we. How? Well, na so Guma say, Guma no dey expect say dem go can give them 40 trillion. Because go ask for breakdown. Also like that airport too. 270 million. Who da go appraiser? This one they ask for breakdown. Where? And count the breakdown. Yes, I reach to this 40 trillion news. Or you want make the money sound big. So that nobody all the politicians then go run and say, well, Salon, we not think so. Go ever get clean drinking water for all man. What's in do? 40 trillion. No say me they go pull that one day. Sometimes they'll just face the reality. This is the reality. Picking in the work 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock morning for go find water. Yes. Just for go find water. Me na the unlucky one. Now the third well, now I dig so before I meet water. Okay, water will they flow. Because the first one, as soon as they say November, October safe, it don't dry. And so now be the wrong timing. We dig second one. Papa, waiting a deep. Me na me be the tower. And me be the tower say no. Una continue no more. But then dig say I'm against now. Why I go now say, you know wetin? Also una be say una wan dig go at the tower say no, nothing. Una go dig there. And lo and behold, who side them wan dig go me the tower say no, because then they get for cost me more. Right now, so they speak. I get water. I get water. Well, forget the water now one. Now for can prep am. Okay. JSM Camera, thank you for the stars. Where I be get Cashew, Holland, Coal Naya. I don't know if you remember, he said, why they talk about the water business? They say, no, by December, this is December, so pipe burn in water, go, they won't go through now, all the host in water, mba, it happen, no. So now I see that cross me leg, say, but district chairman be don't talk and say, we get forget water, and for just draw no more. I able to drop pipe burn water, yes. Even though the distance far, left. The distance far, so you get for spend a lot of money. But what some people advise say, brah? And they do every day, they go to cut that pipe, they go dig, go cut. Because waiting do in space of so many people, so many houses will not get. Now they can't go. So waiting they happen now. The wicked souls, they don't know say na money. You don't spend for your convenient and go cut them. For letting get. But if you did for everybody, would I go remember for go na gutter for go cut pipe na gutter? Now so now one street then side street then where you need a meet person cut pipe na gutter, it get water. And not to clean got tobacco. Eh? One streets there. Even the distribution of the water is not correct. Mohamed Conte, thank you for the stars. Even the distribution. Most do so they put the pipe there, not to gutter. And where boss contamination. With the see of air that we get, pipe go boss in there. The water go always stay before Guma go come. For ka loka. Eh? Okay. The 23rd when na tomorrow. Na World Water Day. You know, so I want to take part for all thing. World Water Day. To you, in your mind. Just talking to people in Sierra Leone. Okay, no, cut and day first. Let's say Freetown. Just talking to people in Freetown. Yeah? When I don't begin calling him. My mother will say, old Wellington. Say, I get cut pipe today. Eh? Solomon could say, Bokuna tongue for cut pipe. Then in the order of the day. Even them. To net. You forget to say, that person pipe where they cut, it they deprive the person. So man not care because the pipe then came boku, just the guy cuts. Now, Musa Bangura back this he says, especially in a net. Man, in the cut pipe, they don't look behind. So to you, you think say cut pipe no mix so? Access to water, it don't better now. I mean, not to you water well. Not to you water well. The way we go the supply, it don't better now. Now make us say, how much per we where they now with the bill right now? I don't care outside the bill. Where the bill right now. Where na guma you go arrange to. For me, they can draw pipe T, then count pump inside your house. How much per we? Eh? It is a caveat, say Ben's garage. They want to do the cut pipe today. We sabi all the areas there for cut pipe. As you buy land, what's in at the first day, remember? If you really want to walk there, the fence spot for waiting for dig water well. That's also. Alright. Now listen, yeah. Engineer Francis Lahai, when I am the Deputy Managing Director of Goma Valley Water Company. Now listen the conversation where he be get with Theodore Arena.
Well, the World Water Day is a day where the international community, they don't put aside for logo remember the challenges they would go through for supply water to everybody in the world.
No, seriously. So for celebrate World Water Day, now for make we go remember the challenges. Yeah. Engineer. For remember the challenges where they go through. Really? Anyway, World Water Day. Now for remember the challenge. No, I think na Salon concept. Salon concept na the challenges we Salon they go through for able to give all my water. Ever to kick about self for agree say for modern and be picking. Ben's garage. Notorious for cut pipe business. Okay. When Musa say what for celebrate something we will not get. Now I make you say the challenges. Now they remember. Understand though, when they celebrate, when I remember the challenges they get for supply water to all man. Junior continue, sir.
Okay, since when una start for celebrating World Water Day, any progress on the water business?
From William perspective,
Listen, no. From the Guma in your perspective, we, the citizens, them, we might get our own perspective, we maybe different from them. Yeah? We might get our own different from them. But let's listen from their own perspective. The question was, any improvements done there by this water supply business? But they are waiting a Guma, them perspective na ya.
You always say we don't make some major progress.
Then don't make major progress. Mba. Ezekiel, thank you for the stars, sir. Hope everything okay with you on the other end. According to Guma, major progress. Major. Not minor. But major. Big progress. Heleba one. Now they don't make. Well, I don't think so. They get what I just know. Okay. Lawyer Yiba.
Because for the one thing, since with the last 5 years old on the work on the water sector, we don't try for bringing some calm inside the crisis we've been doing, especially at the top of Freetown, since we're not Guma Valley no more Freetown, but generally around the country. Like some years back, you see plenty people, they move around, they touch water very early in the morning, then they move.
Uncle Engineer, so now years back, now picking and they get water? Uncle Francis, no sir. Even to today, as we talk soon, picking and in a street right now with 5 gallon rubber they perfume water. Not 2 years back, sir. I feel say the number increase for them at street now. Then they wake in the morning, early morning, for go find water. Then compound and we get water well. For go big water. So man they lock you and he say no, wait, I want let me water get a force. Yes, and then compound them for go. Me water well not done it. Fine no. They don't can begin harass. Yes. So for let Uncle Engineer they say, now a long time ago, something will happen right now. Hi. Uncle, come forward. Come forward. Salas, thank you for the stars.
But looking at the situation today, I think we don't try to introduce some reliability in supply. We don't make people know whose time and they expect for get water and they get ready. And almost within 30 minutes of the time, we will tell people that for expect water, then they get water.
So, Uncle Francis say, Uncle Engineer, he say now people know when Guma the open pump. Because they say get water, until you don't understand. The one the way they send a Bowser, they know when they can't supply water. Now you area, you know when Guma go open pump. Say tomorrow, pump they open by 5. He say so if not by 5, maybe 4:30. Then they open the water. So now one of the major progress them one day. Say now you don't know when you dey get what. Yeah. Now you dey know when water dey come. Okay.
That's a very big improvement. Hold on.
Very big improvement because now you dey know. Say tomorrow 5 o'clock you go get water. First day she don't know more. You dey able to say, still water go come. Water. But now you go know. So when water no dey come back, you go know. You answer that one day. Now I make you say according to their own perspective, they don't make big improvement. So their own big improvement, now they break down for we so. To you, a big improvement.
Second thing is the amount of leakages that will really take place on the system. Things will don't reduce considerably so that more people they get water now.
He say the leakage system. I don't know if Tony there. Tony na can do water survey. More like an alumni. Yes. Where they meet pipe then they gush water. But he said that they will curtail leakages then they. It's easy for them when they talk. It's easy. Uncle Engineer Francis, when last you go to the field as the Deputy Managing Director, this now waiting that they can't tell you. Now they tell we so on World Water Day. When last yourself go, let you go see the community them. Usa you dey na then highest them Usa less pambody day so to you once you and you know see picking the total water they go knock people get say one can get water is like everything fine. Okay.
The third thing is that people can now say, well, yes, I go apply for a connection at Guma, and you know the amount of time we do it before trying to make a connection, it don't considerably reduce from 1 month now to 15 days.
Most people they go Guma for go apply for connection. We will the bill right now. I must pan we because most of the years they say for the bill Guma no did. If we take the ratio as to new project they go on right now inside Freetown, not talk about Freetown, inside Freetown, I must pan then they go Guma. We no be say now what I well and get. He said first they take 1 month. But now it will take 15 days for make Guma connect you. These are all the big improvements. Where Uncle Engineer Francis they tell we.
You can get a connection.
Okay, but you don't make mention of plenty things that we una don't put in place. But one way go the list we go once for say still water crisis in the country because like plenty time you go see pipe there in some certain area then but the water for make the water then get access to the safe drinking water then not they get access to that. What's the cause for this?
I mean on the one hand you get to look at waiting you use for measure for make you see the progress with the water don't make.
You get pipe, you get pump. But water no dey come. What you go say for this? Now they give you this answer. You say what you they use for measure for see the progress. Pump no dey open. But you tell me about now maybe don't tell me say according to them, according to Guma. That's all what we the ordinary citizens then think go with the customers them. No, now according to them. Yes, so they
we know the measurement we do now the people the way they get access to water before as against the one they get access now. Then you
so the one them where they get pump before compared to now where they access the water, where get pump where they run. I think that's the easier way I go able to do and for we all understand.
Therefore, compare that with the general population, Boku areas, and they will say water not be they rich. And water don't they reach the area then they?
Boku area then be day we water no been they go. Now water they go there. Go ma wan kick game like Edsa. Usai so.
So then indicators and they would look and say, okay, some improvement done there. But the primary reason...
No, if I don't name few, you don't go say some areas and they way water no been go, but water they go there now. You don't name we no area. Now area to you want to talk about on a household. Who's new area then as alone way they get water now way? They not ever pump water there, but Kuma don't go one fresh pipe. Where the people are now then get access to clean drinking water. But they show me ba.
We still go say we not achieve it, but we on track for achieve this. Now finance.
Money business don't kind sign. Allow me the ball. Thank you for the stars. He said, let's talk him back. Uncle, talk that part stay back. You know what I say? In the next door to Guma, but you not get tap water. What's in the reason? Well, let's talk this side back.
Go say we not achieve it, but we on track.
He said, things then they will go make you say they not achieve it, but then they on track. Eh? Then they on track. Okay.
For achieve this, na finance.
Finance, money, couple, cobri, nine.
Water systems are more expensive as road.
Water system more expensive past road. Uncle engineer, they are the big. Not give the politicians them bullets. Not give them bullets to go make them run away from this water business. Because if they can't tell and now say water business is more expensive past road, I say, well, but I'll go do the road people and go see you. Also, because the road down, you go able to hype, you know, eh? You know, see road, you know, see road, eh? Okay. So I can say not even 30% of the people within Freetown get pump water. Salu come to say Maryland. Salu left. Who's Maryland Randy? Eh? We get Maryland as Salu I don't know about.
You know the interesting thing that because the water system you get pumping station for.
Okay, so they give you the breakdown. Why make you say water system is more expensive past road? He said because one, you get for get pumping station.
You get for building water source.
You get for get water source. You get pumping station. You get the source.
You get for build the pipes and the conduit. You get for
build the pipe. I go no. Now the distribution say you want to talk. Not cham so. Whose pipe you talk? But you get talk and back bar.
You get for build the pipes and the conduit.
Now the pipes are the distributor give a bill or the pipes are the Hey, Uncle Engineer. Okay, let it go. We just take that one the logo.
You get for build the monitoring system.
Okay, monitoring system, yes.
Mechanism you get for treatment with chemicals and all that.
You get for treat the water. Then I think say that the way about talking and the pipe they distribute. Eh? Okay, that Chinese they know area.
So the key challenge will make you ask this question, will make improvement on the not that it's very expensive.
It's very expensive. Water is very expensive. Water system. Alright.
The second part we closely related to that. Like the fact that most of the things that we use are imported material.
Hey, Papa God. He said the other one, all or most of the things they more than they use, na can in the counter inside salon. When I go land, this foreign exchange, who go hear you word? Right.
Okay, back to the World Water Day celebration. This year, the theme for World Water Day na accelerating change. What does this mean for one we go to listen?
Yeah, you for put you foot and at the gas pedal for reach to the change. Quick one. Accelerating change. Eh? Okay.
Okay, so accelerating change, right? The change we would expect inside the water sector are for make everybody go get water by 2030.
I must say I left for 2030. For make everybody go get water. 7 years. You go say na long term. You go say na short term. Depend on how the finance day. Depend on how the labor day. Eh? Or we na pan paper no more. We see there the looker. Abdul Tali, thank you for the stars. We the looker. Say but 2030 term the first. Bruh. What's in the talk? 2030. But dear. Yusuf Ujalo say, he say all in pumping in our house, they don't turn rusty furnitures. For over 10 years now, you not get water supply. And even they get water supply about 15 years ago. Right now Okada them, they distribute water na hill station. The Guma pipe just about 70 meters from your house. He's saying safe. He tire. Into the area now. Waiting uncle engineer they talk. Yeah? Let me talk for him. And they talk soon. How then they celebrate? Accelerating change. Yes. Then they try for by 2030. Make we all get clean drinking water. Ooh, just dip at the dig water well. Bye. No more. Because then they got no greedy way and are grown. Since the one that for provide them for we not provide them, who defend them for who self not grown. Okay.
Enough water. What do you mean by enough water? Enough water means so you want to make everybody get 4 to 5 batter water per day.
Enough water mean to say by 2030 all man forget enough water. But now 4 to 5 batter water per day. The 5 gallon, the jerry can. Now el rubber, that pa my rubber. 4 to 5 batter per day. Do you think we say everybody? So na per household? So if a household of 5, each person deserve 4 to 5, now they try for C. Yeah? And I'm video God, thank you for the stars. He said this guy get my Hindu. Yeah? Okay. He said for all man forget water, but by 2030, forget 4 to 5 batter water. Na per household or na per mortal man. Because this is how they don't begin put the batter. But let 2030 not come between and okay, I can't tell you say well. We don't try. Each house, they get a 5 gallon water. When I just can't put in a gallon, the normal not too much. They would carry the supply water in the cab. They can you now. Every house they get 5 gallon. Hey. At least 2030 safe. If na done day, na Hey. So I go to flush. Hey, Papa God. Hey. Saloon. Continue, sir.
Okay, Engineer Lai. Now we see Guma Valley, CRS, and Semiso, the Ministry of Water Resources, Guma Valley, and other major partners in the United States of America. We they go seek funding, and same way so for go talk on the water master plan we me don't put together. Make we talk about this.
Yeah. Okay. So every year during the World Water Day, we go see some program set up either in Europe or America. So this year, New York.
Into the area for the World Water Day in New York. We not get water. Now I must go. Yes, we not go soon. Now they go for funding 40 trillion for water. Now I must go. And just that question there, I know. Una must we go? Because obviously I know the government to pay for una. Una get forget per diem. But now una must we go? And all they go for go hustle for the water, eh? Okay. Continue by law, yeah.
And they take place. So these names that we don't call CRS, and then they lead what they call the water fund. Right? So the water funds now basically money what they try for put together for able to support Guma, Salwako them for sustaining the programs that will get underwater supply.
Okay, CRS. And then they pan the money side. And then okay, there they go.
So they mean get for go, meet different financial institutions in New York and try to sell the idea of the projects that will get during the master plan. The master plan now is study where we do under Guma Valley, Freetown City Council, for make we see what's not the need of water, how much water will get for need, and how we will make that water they come to people that all over Freetown up to the year 2050.
Yeah. Guma gets master plan from now to 2050. How Freetown go get water? Fantare, baby. Oh, what a master plan. So now that idea dey, then go for go sell in New York. Okay.
Right, so that we do that under the Freetown Wash Master Plan. So both water and sanitation they deal with toilet.
I tell you now, just not to so. Water and sanitation. I tell you about what they talk about where the toilet and can dirty. They're not because of water. So now I make always now, if you don't listen to me, I they say how the ministry then feel say then go work in isolation. Because Ministry of Health and Sanitation not go able to work on your own. Guma, now in the court sanitation so now. So now go to person from Ministry of Health and Sanitation. Then go talk about the toilet side, eh? Okay.
Flushing systems, and waste disposal.
Well, now they talk about 4 to 5 batter. This flushing system, this waste disposal. I ask just now, how go they do for flush? Yeah, I don't even a person. Okay.
So we don't do all that, and we're now very clear about how we go solve the water problem. We get sources that we don't identify, place and they will say water they come out.
Then get source that they don't identify. Been to someone say 2015 a bogus plan that. Is how sure way in where they talk so? Eh? You go feel say you go there alive that 10 day. By my will say, especially the hospital and toilet. Me. Alright.
So, but where's the money? We need about $2,000 million.
Idei, what's they need? Idei. Okay. Well, listen, ba.
About $2,000 million.
Yeah, Gola. Now $2 billion. $2 billion. Because that's why they say 2,000 million. 2,000. Gola back more cool. What we need? They are giving you back. No wonder let me then can say 2050. What soon I need?
So, but where's the money? We need about $2,000 million.
Yeah? They are telling me if politician hear this, if you go near water business stuff, get up. Eh? If you hear this, say, but I want to put them in manifesto. I want to put water, but they say 2,000 million. But not $2 billion. Eh? When I tell me say, eh? Umar say, what's in a $2,000 million? Okay. Say if you say na me make up and wait. Well, I tell you back what you need. Ah. What we need? Yes. Uncle Engineer.
We get sources that would identify. Instantly we say what are they come out. So, but where's the money? We need about $2,000 million.
Allow me. Yeah. So now they need $2,000 million. $2 billion. Or na 2 million you want to see. Yeah. If person come to right now, then in New York, they go find order for help. Eh? Then person come meet you say he need $2,000 million. What you go tell her? Eh? What you go tell her? Woman from Minneapolis say, so what to? So now only now we just find out how we forget water to the people them. Eh? Now then we need to. So let's say now because the money heavy, now make it able call and so $2,000 million. Now need it's $2 billion. Omar, from a level for member, he say, well, we don't get, it's not an SUV. Not Toyota Prado, that's what we call this. Mama Conte say, well, wait to. What I say, we need $2 billion. Bridge say, we need $2 billion. Who's we go choose? Eh? Bafulaba. Who's one we go choose? Thank you for the stars. Bridge $2 billion. Water $2 billion. If you are asked that question, which one you go for? The water or the bridge? Now na $2,000 million. Okay.
Yeah. For me to be able to fix all the water problems. Just as they say, as the water business can be a past road business if you don't take them.
Now I make it tell you say water business they a past road business. Because we need $2,000 million. That's $2 billion. Mm-hmm.
So with this $2,000 million,
It's talk about who? You say with this waiting? Eh?
so with this $2,000 million,
Eh. Ah.
so with this $2,000 million,
Ah. So I asked the question. It is I say, then go choose water. Bintu Sama say, then go choose water over the bridge. Okay. $2,000 million.
where if you change them to Leone, it come to 40 million Leone.
40 trillion. But in Tisha input, huh? Yeah? I be don't put that side, but you say waiting? The Leons, how much they can to? We change them.
It come to 40 million Leone.
Uncle Engineer, he not able for the money not to paddy. Because the way I they give you money, I don't know. I think here money, they get issue. They really get issue for money. Uncle Francis. If not this, then go to New York. If they come back, they say they're not able to get anybody for commit. Then problem go there. Eh? Mem Zobi, thank you for the stars. Talking back by uncle.
Where if you change them to Leone, it come to 40 million Leone.
Now already. 40 million of a million. Leon. Okay. 40 trillion. Yeah?
Okay, follow we will fix all the water problem at Freetown.
Then they go break the able fix all the water problem of Freetown. 40 trillion. But according to Uncle Engineer Francis, 40 million Leons.
40 million Leone. Right?
I don't tell you. I didn't tell you did out. Eh? Okay.
Right? Where normally you go say 40 trillion.
You say more normally you go say 40 trillion. But in Guiam, I say Uncle in money. Not to paddy. Say you go call them trillion, but na 40 million of a million Leons. For make we go able get water, find one na Freetown. 2 billion Leons. Welcome on board this friend. You get the platform, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, Triple A, for giving me the platform. And thanks for talking me through, and thanks to the source we get for the information through Radio Democracy. And we all know say water, every drop it counts. Water is a precious resource. And they don't fight for the water issue to solve, especially we in that developed part today. Because we own problem for water is different from other areas and we get water stress. Other countries in the desert. But we go to that desert and drought. Now the matter of getting the water, process them, and get and let them go get what they need for better in terms of health, water works and sanitation. We see the United Nations, they don't set up them team this year. But their own team they say try for make a kind of how they term myself water treatment and in terms of for let them go able for make it become, in other words, then they put sustainable ideas then towards this then young year theme. Because the theme what they get last year is different from this year. But the point that they try for bring then survey all done the day we United Nations they do. and who come people and don't they see that help CRS back, they can inside they take data and help in between. But the point here is waiting the resource and funds that would don't they get out and they manage them. We see MCC one of that Millennium Challenge can inside for try help through that threshold where the former government been signed, where they end up for finish things some few years ago. When that they call on the pilot project then do an Aberdeen. Where they able to forget our gravity, water for pump go up and pipe then do all thing but they don't put meter. They don't promise we see them go make and lay FIBA, then go make something with FIBA that one day from the funds who then they get, who then they see replicate. And so they tell we and go make something with FIBA now Aberdeen from their funds then. So then they pay money towards that one day. But the question will be they ask and get strategies them who are put in place, who are able for no waiting the capacity of what you know they get and waiting on the fund for like we put before. Then they all come because when you talk of the source, what you try for do now, also you able for establish that source, where you go for get and plan and well, you get the unit, you get all the components. But you they get United Nations mostly than it's not before for do this. But then they try for show us that thing they already do. Then Salon back, then say then get them they establish the energy resource planning units. They don't get a component two, what they been do through this, what they call CRS and what other people them. So they prepare a bankable project, and that bankable project are for raise fund. Now in the way they talk about CRS and they do this, but then now CRS when they be front line, and then they deal with the mayor, and then they deal inside crisis. But then fund they are within the gather, the question how then they go towards. Because if you look in December, sometime they be sign a project. Guma Valley been sign a project with African Development Bank, and I don't know how far that money will go. Then we give them quite a lot of $1 million who goes to that project. I think they signed them in December 2018. The project, the amount actually like a lump sum amount of $1 million from based on what they then do. I'm not going to go in detail. You don't know how far the project they then use them, but there is a good amount where the African Development Bank been given recently. But the question you always ask is how they do all the things they want to go able to get people from benefit from them things there. I want to go put things in place. How una go able to put the institution how una don't put, and then their project components there una they put inside for let them can boost the water Guma Valley, how them go able to do. But it always come down to planning, because Salon will not get desert as they say, we'll get water all surround really. But the biggest challenge is the gravity. When you get for go pull that water, you get to go pull and way down at that Bankasuka and Rukel River, we surround we for let you go able for user. But when you look at Bankasuka and Rukel River and they make up for Canada Ujeti Wona, Queen Elizabeth Quay, but now salt water, that's one thing. We got the fresh water some areas. But people like you say, well, why we surround water back with struggle? Now, a matter of using the ideas and for no say, side and in a salon who go for say what then they call desalination. Now, big word. Then a salt you remove from the water and then you make them become drinkable and use them for letting go. Get them. We be not hearing a project back where them been bring them for we say now Turkey plan for can do that project na salon. But you ask again, say, well, what about the project they want to able for try right towards the MCC when water na life, because the threshold be the ask una don't get that threshold finished. The next thing una write a plan where una go able to see who side they need day. And if we go with this the SDG them when SDG 6 or one of the water or the other side when SDG 5 or anything when they do with development projects with a part of the SDG them. But then if you say now water, then go expand. But now electricity, now they say they want to go. But the point here is looking at priorities and looking at the sustainable development goal at the SDGI, we able to combine the get what they say they mitigate the problem, let water not sorting that they try for controlling pipe there. Then it make let the people become adapted. But when they bring things there for them who adapt and use, you can forgive them. Now the water, in adapting for water, not to see what you manage. Either you bring the well, or you say then go dig in that place there, because then you water. Then you water, the water would be a good thing we'll find for drink. When they say pH, either the water is acid or it look alkaline, because it can get water will be the brook with soap. You know they make soap. Some water they make soap, but all that here you get now all then they deal with waiting in the safe and normal pipe borne water. What they tell you about for see then they monitor them, then they treat them, then they filter them, then get them processed, then they put alum and put chlorine, when a drinkable one, they release them to the people. And but one time they don't hear the president, they don't talk. When you do the program, yeah, when you talk, say the president will talk, he boasts and one of his speech. I can't tell when, but I know he say we'll get the record. We now for do with gravity, water. He said I ain't get for can't day. And another one day they do. So people then they say manifesto and other things. If there is no manifesto, if in a policy statement now, or if in a statement of promise, but it don't sound that we say, okay, beyond in a public city, water everyone they can't get that gravity thing. That means it will pump, it go right up the high hill. That's not the gravity. They get the other one of the gravity now the well, when they dig, then they different. But this are the one where the pond water they try to talk about. But looking at all the problems that we'll get this salt water and that we'll be able to drink, how we'll salt them for we'll get them fine for we'll drink them, and how we'll able to go now the province system for able to make then get wells and get water supply the way where they need them. Then the city itself on the main side will, because of the level of the ground, where now stony ground really, but the stone will be able for dig. But that difficulty with the stone, the hill, they cause problem. One, for they go keep the pipe inside deep. Second, if they get problem for less side water for go right up the hill, if they can't cut the pressure, you need gravity. All the sources there, then challenges there, where they get for look into, where then they develop. But we don't see back time with them, they say there's spaghetti, because so they call them spaghetti pipes na the streets. With them people they pull, they say they will change and they begin the project that na be stadium, then begin them pipe water, then spaghetti pipe here for control it. But we don't know how far that one they go. So the project, we don't know, if you don't tell me about the mathematics of that one day, you question. So when you put all them things there, then you can't see him bring to we now. Say he need this amount of money where he planned for, say now in the need for them to get that master plan. But you go ask the question, what's in our GDP? Because when you look at GDP ratio, now about 4 billion US dollar, they go to 5.2. So I know they say they cannot pull 2 from that 5, but this now one way they fluctuate based on what you wanna get. So when they talk of waiting at the fund, you go question say na reality, na something what he don't show, or as he explains no more, they go in detail, even though we not go expect them for go all in detail, but you get away and go present your matter. So if in case like when they say then they go na US, which you get for go present, or now because they want for just get the fund when they know say now through this amount, then we say we will forget this, or na genuine amount. We no go deny, we no go question. But it all comes down to whether they get for involved in this thing, for them go able to do what they need for do. But it all comes down to waiting government get for put priority, and CRS then will see them they don't they go before. CRS then will see them recently they don't go put over 80 communities and then give them at the market. And the one where them is specified where them give in clip, because in clip day na Kinjimi market. Then they get Monday, Wednesday, and Friday water. So they don't go help them through CRS with the project what they may right, because some people they ask about the mayor money in a community they deal with. So when they talk of community, now the system use, then they can go Bowser, then they can go water, then they supply there. Now that the community for let them go get out wash facilities. They own about 80 communities in Freetown where it don't done recently. So that one they did in evidence. But the other point here is while now they use CRS for let them go able for help, then we don't do a survey. So when you talk of them, they get an established plan. Then we don't do survey. CRS, they don't even they go on a hill, when they get in water, when they drain through pipes like a waterfall, and get out of gravity water. They get all sorts of method when they try for help. But themselves, then are fund, then they go gather for can't help. But it all comes down to African Development Bank. I wanna go work with them. I wanna go work with World Bank. then how una go project with the United Nations? Because last year, they on now value in water when making the invisible visible. I remember making that project, that program here. That's the invisible visible. Then I then well water for go pull and down and up for bring up. That for just sustain. But this year now they say how una go able for make this water una get, una don't go discover, or the one una get una normal natural water una go able for processor let people and get them. But we are not desert. We know deep and stress because when you look now 10% they suffer water stress. Now the world now they will get 1 in 4 who they lack access to safe drinking water. You get about 3.6 billion where they lack sanitation and service. So when you look at this, 70% who say they say they now sub-Sahara. Who say sub-Sahara we are part of sub-Saharan Africa, Sierra Leone. So you look say we need a technical assistance for them to get that capacity there. And how then we able for do now priority. Not to just call in numbers. There are ways then where people were able for invent, for then were able for do. And they listen to a project, a program just about electricity only. No more put on the side. When this guy something to Nkara, I think Bombali area. The BBC follow around, go down in village for go see this guy. He don't invent a method when and they call it kinetic energy. Like when the motor can pass at the road, so the energy when they produce, that side they go put a material where they convert that energy near the road. Then it make electricity. It don't do in a village, but the village, because now English, the lady they call, you not call on that Africa, so I'm not able to catch you for listening. But it is happening in general just about a year ago. It don't make a community over 150. They get electricity from the energy when they pass, then what kind they pass so much like kinetic energy, they use a converter. But it all come down to resourcefulness. Who can always say the youths are resourceful, but you get for convert their knowledge. Then they encourage the user for be resourceful, so then self will support. Then you self they bring you your support for learning resourceful idea, and they say, well, if you are this community, let we do this. So that while they do this, so until we add, until they will get money, we then go replicate. The kind they say Aberdeen, we don't know what thing they get from Aberdeen. Nobody know they tell we the funds. Where then they get there because they don't see them go replicate them. So we don't know that the funds, what is that the next project, or not just funds where they go on site. But again, government we don't tell we say. They not go fund them people they are better. Let them they generate money for themselves. Then we don't point finger at most of the institutions they are. So we don't say the government not they subsidize, but they see again the area where the government they push them for let them go able for go make money to the community. Water not in that rationing. When they say development, not go say well we notify una they get on today, una they get on tomorrow, una they get 5 buckets. And you begin the question say, well, what in that the purpose for let una day for help the people? No, we don't promise. The anytime when the promise fail, now different story. Now in they come for change that thing they. You see, every time you forget say we don't say this. Then when you come at different story, just for let you go with the conversation. But it all comes down to how government get for put in your master planners, then what I say, and the one that will concern at the institution, and the money when they say then they fence so there are monies that would on the day, then they tell who say the money and then use them. They can't tell we say they're not being on the pipeline. But it all comes down to what in government, the components they wouldn't do, and then what they did, and then the CRS them. If not to them, we tell them thank you for the effort where they don't do greatness alone. And they help health, food, nanap and water business and this for them so. So but it all comes down to how we are able to put their organization there because even if we don't hold a meeting, what then they do for accelerate. If then being hold them to sometime last year, it all comes down to this change. They say they accelerate. When they say they accelerate, remember now speed up, like when they say they accelerate, this one they speed up, they increase the speed for go. You get for increase the speed with technology where you don't put, you assess, say each place, not so like when they take that money back again, then go waste time and McKinney. There are monies coming for water, then go now McKinney, then go waste out and give, I don't know. I know they say that McKinney waste time, but whoever is in charge, because if you don't say them bring this auditing for let them go I don't they call it now audit, but not your direct audit. The one they would go for go check for let them can report who side that money go, who had to go make that survey day where you know say on side then where you go begin dig the well na stone. Because on side and they towards the edge of Mena Hill and the edge of Wosamil, you can't dig well there. Because remember, also therefore dig well. It's been difficult. But the people they just go grab, they not survey, they say, well, they go dig well. When they don't dig the well, they don't spend the money, water not come out. How many money wasted? So these are the things we get for say accountability of things that we don't can, we don't for use for make, and the case go now parliament. They talk about in a parliament, but nobody not ever say, well, look, go check, or that will send for go check and know, will tell, will know why this happened, and then they can't get account. Whether it's a good day or that case in a one part, the case they wouldn't they say and they settle on her, I don't know, or now one day I just don't lay down, they wait for another commission of inquiry who can come another year. But the point is, how are these funds being used? The fewer when I don't manage forget, how when I go replicate or when I go make a fever like that one day, don't have to go before. But he all left to how now we will put policies in place in terms of water. Now a matter of common sense. Not to like we'll get Dubai, we get other country there. Now pan water no more so water. Now they do this method. They say desalination, Dubai, Israel. Now then people there, I think they call it reverse osmosis. That the water one day, the way they put some paper and paper, then he pull the soil, then the water they move go before. Now all them process they are now they get for the put in place for help. But again, when you go get not like electricity for generator and the one thing, but you get for distributor. Now almost a similar process. The only thing no more. This now water where you need gravity, it need for be secured, it need for be clean, it need for be ongoing without a stop. But now ongoing without a stop, just like electricity. But like other things, the way they say, well, I don't eat that, wait after 12 o'clock, I eat dinner. No, this is ongoing because the supply needs it always they go with hygiene. Schools they don't make a survey now Puloko, all them places and they whether water wash, but now whether they can inside either action aid or the other donors and can inside. Which are the plans with the government they can do? Try we see all these plans were in place, but what are they doing to make we go before? Let God help people and they will get sorry heart. Who money come and finance can, then use them at the right thing. When there is always money, but it's being misused, opportunities are lost. Thank you very much. Let God make people and not become greedy for rule and forget about the people they need. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, us friend.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah. We have to say thanks to us friend for your submission today. I'd open the phone line quick, 5 calls. If I think so, don't do well till they wait for Alpha. The phone line open now. Long make and sharp so that we'll go left here. 5 calls. Watch now you screen the green section. The numbers then they scroll there. Or if we don't do well, we can left here now. We need $2,000 million for able to fix the water problem, or 40 million Leos. Anyway, 40 trillion or $2 billion for fix the water problem. I see that in the comment section, some people they say even with that money they've then give them, water problem no go still solve. Now this the institution them don't create in the minds of Sierra Leoneans that people them they not trust institutions again. No matter what they say. People not believe. We go through the comments. Say I like them give the money. $2 billion. Water problem not go solve. Why you think so? Why you think they say they need this amount of money, but when they think back say, I like to get this amount of money, we go still live usa with this one. Why? System. When they catch pussy we corrupt, they knock him back and say, yeah, give the money back. until we corruption, not to that kind of a corruption, we you go see say then deal with better one. But since that one didn't really happen, Fofin guys say, I like to increase am to 3 billion. E no go still solve. Why? So now we don't take an out say it is what it is. Now this alone is not just forget here. You know they make. Now so we don't take, huh? Belakoma, thank you for the stars. Oh, this land we will love. Land that we love. Our beloved Sierra Leone. Ustim. When? Okay. We don't do your bits. We go there back tomorrow. We've been promised by Judicial Sierra Leone C tomorrow na New York. Then go stream live. When they go na the Chancery building. Yes. So now we don't land say Justice Fisher in New York. And all the other accused persons them with their lawyers them. They all go date tomorrow at the Chancery building. We go show Anaya. We go show him. We will see maybe right after that we will just do the program one time. Well, we'll see. We go show him. And say 1 o'clock New York time. 1 p.m. New York time. So it depends on who say you day. New York time na 1 p.m. I think that for be 7 p.m. Salon time, yeah? Or 6 p.m. Salon time. Also, but now 1 p.m. New York time. Who did dinner? Then I will end. If the strength day, we'll just do small thing on that. So you get for cam 1 p.m. New York time. Alright. So what we been doing yesterday, now don't land say. So it's like Justice Fisher, they say, we didn't come on New York, let them all just turn back. No, so. Let them all just turn back, then they can hand over. And let me say 5 p.m. Salon time. Okay, 5 p.m. Salon time. Five p.m. Salon time. Go there. Alright. Live from the Chancery building in New York. We get for land say 3 lawyers them where they represent Dr. Samura Kamara, and then say that Dr. Samura pay for them for go, then per diem their hotel fee, everything. So then self go there, accompany them. We self we go there na. What do we on? So to go meet back tomorrow. And so Triple go see Tata 40 million million lives. Eh?